Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's Thursday. We know how we do it here on Thursday. Thursdays are for throwback. Today we're going to look at the career of an amazing Ghanaian player. He is in the person of Abedi Pele'S. As usual, if you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to get more updates. So Abedi Pele'S celebrating his 55th birthday this week, and it's just right to look at his amazing goals for Ghana in the African competitions. But before we go have a look at those goals, we'll have a look at his career. Abedi Pele'S was born on 5th November 1964. He's known professionally as Abedi Pele'S. His name actually is Abedi Ayew. Now, he's the Ghanaian former footballer who played as an attacking midfielder and who served as a captain of the Ghana national team, the Black Stars. Abedi Ayew was born into a family in the town of Kibi and grew up in the town of Dome at the northern outskirts in Accra. Abedi Pele'S was one of the pioneers of African football in Europe. He was one of the first great African players to make an impact in European and club football. He played for teams in Switzerland, Germany, Italy, and most famously France. He was with Marseille. He was instrumental in Marseille's prominence in the UEFA Champions League during the 1990s. Amongst his international accolades, he was included in FIFA's All-Star 11 selection and captained the Africa All-Stars in their victory against their European counterparts in the 1997 Maiden Cup. Abedi Pele'S played for Ghana 73 times and is considered the greatest football player in the country's history and among the best in Africa. Until 7th June 2013, he was the top scorer for the Black Stars with 33 goals. Asamoah, as we all know, has 51 goals. He was a fixture in the African Championship of the 1980s and 1990s. He won the last ever Afcon that Ghana ever won in 1982 African Cup of Nations, but he never had an opportunity to play in the FIFA World Cup. He failed to qualify for the competition during his career. However, he was arguably the most dominant figure in African football scene for nearly a decade. His performance in the 1992 African Cup of Nations is often cited as one of the most outstanding football displays by any player in a single tournament. His native Ghana reached the finals of that cup that year, only to lose on penalties to Ivory Coast. Abedi Pele'S was suspended because of a yellow card he had received in the semi-final against Nigeria. Prior to that, his 3 spectacular goals against Zambia, Congo, and Nigeria proved crucial in getting Ghana through to their 7th appearance in a CAN final and their first final in 10 years since winning it in 1982. The performance earned him the added nickname of African Maradona. His solo run goal against Congo in the quarterfinal is often compared to Maradona's second goal against England in the 1986 World Cup. His back header goal against Nigeria from the edge of the opponent's penalty box was heralded international acclaim. Abedi holds the record for most appearances at the Nations Cup final, his record even surpassing the legendary Roger Miller of Cameroon. He made his first appearance at the 13th African Cup of Nations final in Libya in 1982 when Ghana lifted that trophy, and that is the last time since then that Ghana have lifted the trophy. And for the next 16 years, ending at the 21st finals in Burkina Faso, continued to grace the prestigious football tournament on the continent. First as a member of Ghana's squad, rising to become captain in 1991. Aside from his acclaimed exploit in the 92 competition, Abedi also earned world match acclaim for his 3 goals at the 1996 competition, where he led Ghana to the semi-finals of the competition, despite critics expecting him to be in the twilight of his career. At club level, he was a figure in Marseille's dominance of the French league, resulting in 4 championships and 2 European Cup finals. An attacking midfielder, Abedi became as famous for his sublime dribbling skills as he did for his knack for scoring spectacular and often very important goal. At Marseille, he was a member of the team's magical trio along with Jean-Pierre Papin and Chris Waddle, spearheading perhaps Europe's strongest league side of the early 1990s, including a European Cup final defeat in 1991. Abedi was the only remaining member of the trio still with the side when Marseille defeated Milan in the 1993 Champions League final in Munich. He has the singular honor of participating in more FIFA organized charity matches than any other African player. He's very popular in Africa, many African countries, especially the French-speaking countries, because of his exploits in France. In countries such as Nigeria and South Africa, football fans still wear t-shirts bearing his name. He has become one of the continent's respected and important ambassadors. Abedi Pele is a member of FIFA's Football Committee and of the Player Status Committee for both FIFA and CAF. That explains why South African FA made him a spokesperson for their 2006 World Cup bid. Abedi is considered one of the best players in world history not to have appeared at the FIFA World Cup, and perhaps the greatest African football player ever. Retirement: he retired in 2001. He coached FC GHANAIAN from 2003 to 2005. Football ambassador: he in June 2001 was nominated by the present government of Ghana to serve as the next chairman of the FA, an important opportunity he later gave up for a more experienced former coach. At present, he owns a first division club called GHANAIAN with the future hopes of nurturing the young talents to augment the fledgling league of the country. He is the brother of Kwame and Sola Ayew, ex-Heart of Oak and Black Meteors. He is also the father of Andre, Jordan, Rahim, Imani, and is married to Maha. Two of his children, Andre and Rahim, represented Ghana at the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. Jordan and Andre represented Ghana in the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. So, breaking down the profile of Abedi Pele, a great Ghanaian player, an amazing athlete for Ghana. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on him. What are your fondest memories of Abedi Pele? This is our throwback edition. Thursdays are for throwback. We'll close today's video highlighting all of Abedi Pele's goals for Ghana in the Afcon competitions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day. Have a great weekend.